y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Ladies, I got something for you in my background. Hold up, wait a minute, it's coming. Bam, there you go. How y'all doing? What's happening? And welcome. I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. Something for the ladies. Y'all have a good time. Enjoy yourself. I told y'all, moisturize your hands and stuff. Get your roses together. Do exactly what y'all need to do to enjoy life out here. The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. What it do? Say the D is in the building. Say what up? Pastor Chi-Town is in the house. Say call it live for my B-Day. Happy birthday. Give yourself a pat on the back because you done made it a whole nother year. And damn it, you done made it to Wednesday. That's what it is. Wait. Hold on. Let me just be sure. It is Wednesday. That's what's up. Today is March 29th, 2023. Listen. Y'all got to hurry up and file your taxes. It's almost over with. I think the end date is the 15th or the 16th. This one go ahead on and get you in so the check can be in the mail if they decide to go ahead on the processor, because as we know, the IRS is backed up. They's backed up. That's why a whole bunch of us has not been responded to out here in these streets about our money, or do we have to owe some money? Say, hey, Willie, say spring break forever, dog. That's what's up. I wish it was always spring break. New Jersey's in the building, so the 732 is in the house. What it do, pimpin'? Say Denton, Texas, the Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say what's poppin', pat legged, these 30 minutes of fire. Say, hey, Sugar and Chad, say the 334 the Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. Say London, UK is in the building. What's happening out there? Say Detroit, the 313 is in the house. Orlando is in the building. California is up in this thing. North Carolina in the house. Say CA present. Much love. That's what's up. The 330. Akron, Ohio. Akron, Ohio is up in the building. North Carolina is in the house. The Bronx is up in here. Y'all keep them on coming. Keep them on coming on through. Say, Big Moochie, the Empire of Line Dance Music is in the building, repping Cleveland, Ohio. Appreciate you being around here, player. That's what's up. And y'all come on in. Tyler, Texas is in the building. Who else got it? Say tax season, new cars and repos and breakups. That's what tax season is for a whole bunch of us out here in the street. Yep. New cars, repos, and breakups, attitudes and stuff. My child don't need a daddy, you know what I'm saying, for like at least 4-5 months or something like that, to the people who was already being a daddy, but since the check is damn near in the mail, you know what I'm saying, they go to talk slick. Hell nah, you can't watch your child this week, this month. The 836 Polk County's in the building. So Missouri, the capital, is here. Appreciate that. Preach. Say the mess that love checks. That's what's up. Share. Welcome. Waco, Texas in the building. He say anybody selling a kid this tax season, say let me know. Okay. All right. Yeah. Shout out to all the sellers. Shout out to all the people who are using their children as an asset in tax season. Do not be afraid to get you and yourn that paper out here in these streets. Sell them, man. Damn. They have been costing you all year. You might as well get some from them. You know what I'm saying? You say Willie's showing the stand up in it crew. That's a stand up in the crew. Them boys put their Timbs on and hurt somebody here in these streets. But y'all be careful. Look. Players, again, we got to get ourselves together now. We got to get ourselves together like I've always told y'all. This what a whole bunch of these babies out here like. This is what they like. They got preferences. We got preferences. Everybody got preferences. I'm just trying to tell you, when you're out there in the spring break, hot boy summer out here in these streets, they will get more looks than the dad bods. I'm just trying to tell you something. I know. Just go on out there and just pay attention. Just pay attention to who they looking for. Yo, little la will cheat one of them players. All right, no, not all. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help keep us together out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And just let your little la know, if you gonna get one of them as a side piece, just don't let me know, you know what I'm saying? Because it is more respectful if we don't know that you got a side piece. That's the ultimate respect. The ultimate disrespect is letting somebody find out that you out here fandangling, you know what I'm saying? Doing you, living your best life, you know, getting it in, stop following other people's morals, you know. So just be loving and caring to the one that you is with. That's what's up. Listen, let's go ahead on and jump on into it. I got to bring you on down to Central Florida. My state, stand your ground state. Bunch of bitches go home state. Please don't run up. Win fit for our life. Stay out of here. We got a Central Florida teacher. Y'all typically know when we talk about teachers. Y'all already be knowing where a player be going. But sometimes they can be doing something else that we may not agree with. We got a Central Florida teacher who is accused of trafficking that fentanyl. Trafficking that fentanyl. Look at that baby.
At noon, police arrested the Seminole County teacher who they have accused of trafficking fentanyl. West 2's Dave McDaniel is live at the Sanford Police Department. And Dave, that teacher is no longer in jail this afternoon.
She out? Free my dog then. My dog free.
That's right. She was arrested by the Sanford Police Department, according to paperwork from the Seminole County Jail, around 2 in the morning on Saturday. And by 2 in the afternoon on Sunday, she had bonded out of the Seminole County Jail on $15,000 bond. 38-year-old Siobhan Pearson is charged with
38. Siobhan, you 38?
Trafficking in fentanyl, and she has been placed on
Shout that baby out for having her real, though. Shout out for having her real in.
Administrative leave by the Seminole County School District, where she has been working for the past 16 years. The district tells us her present assignment is as a reading coach at the Seminole High School 9th grade center. We ask, of course, the school district whether or not they were concerned at all with these charges that are now being brought by the Sanford Police Department about anything that might have been happening on campus that was inappropriate. They say they have no evidence of that, but they're continuing to work closely with the Sanford Police Department. Again, we know how many people have been killed with the use of fentanyl. That's why this charge is so serious. Reporting live at the Sanford Police Department, Dave McDaniel, West 2 News.
Say she's just promoting higher learning out here in these streets. She is a reading coach, a reading teacher to teach y'all ABCs and y'all 1, 2, 3s and stuff, grammar and all that good stuff right there. But because we know that the educational system does not pay. The education system does not pay. And like you said, that baby need to get 2,000 years out here in the street. Damn it. Watch this. This right here new. I just came up with it. She shouldn't get out of jail until Jesus come back. Slinging that fentanyl, you should not get out of jail, incarcerated. You should not be able to leave the result until Jesus come back. Yeah. Listen. If he come back tomorrow, you let him out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If he come back around Christmas or something like that, you go ahead on and you let him out. But damn it, if he take 2,500 more years, you ain't getting that around here. Look. Watch. Say, well, that's a hard 38 right there. Damn, baby. Sugar, lift your head up, baby. Be proud. Know who you are as a person. Pick your head up. Stand on it. You did it. Came on around there, pick you up on the side. Do y'all think that is like disrespectful or something, like to get picked up on Saturday. Like, why y'all can't pick me up like through the week, something like that right there? You want to mess my weekend up because you trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying? He say she look 50. I thought that was auntie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, baby Siobhan probably popping back in the day though. I ain't saying that she ain't popping now. I'm just saying that she was probably popping back in the day. Hell, if she 38 with that work now, she probably was getting that work back when she was 28. You know what I'm saying? She probably popping it like that right there. And for some reason, people is liking that fentanyl. Or people don't know that fentanyl is in it. Let's just say that right there. Moving right along. I ain't need much. Gonna hold you. Baby, like they say, you supposed to be teaching the kids stuff. You're not supposed to be slanging stuff. What? That's a side hustle. The fentanyl is a side hustle. She probably really did her job really good. You know what I'm saying? She probably did everything in her power to help your little bad ass children learn how to read. She's a reading coach for the 9th grade. And they'll be coming out. She's supposed to be an educator. If your child is in the 9th grade and don't know how to read, she ain't the problem. I just got to go it on and support her. She is not the problem. Let's just stand on. She got bills to pay out here in these streets. But damn it, she should not get out till Jesus come back. No. Y'all say that we're in the last days. So if y'all think that another 2,000 years of being incarcerated is too long. Y'all say that we in the last days, so he should be coming back like soon. So she won't get that much time, right? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just saying something. Let's stay in Florida for a good minute. Look. When I tell you that when we is being told that people is real smart and educators and stuff like that, and no. People who have their degrees, the 312 shot town in it, what it do. People with their degrees, that's what's up. Sometimes people with degrees, it make other people with degrees look like they ain't got no degrees. I'm just saying. Shout out to Sarah for the $2 super chat. Say, sending you plenty of love from Chicago. Hashtag Willie say hush. Appreciate that right there. Shout out to Celesta for the $2 super chat. Thank you, y'all. I need your support. We're streaming live on 2 different channels. We had the Willie Williams Show live channel and the Willie Williams news channel. We starting off with 520. 520. Can we get up to 530? Come on, y'all. Damn it. Be a blessing to me. Watch. Be a blessing to yourself out here in these streets. What do like the Lord say? You supposed to give to receive or something like that right there. Detroit, the 313 is in the building. You say the CA president, much love over here too. You say, hey y'all, just checking in over here too. I appreciate that right there. You say, I made my home your news channel, Willie. I appreciate that right there. Say Oakland is checking in. What it do? Say, hey Sugar, wait a minute. Hey Sugar, say look at them fellas back there. Hashtag moist monkeys. You already know that them babies is already laying up in the lazy boy or a microfiber sofa or something like that. Is it microfiber sofa or what is that type of sofa that I like? Somebody I think it's the microfiber sofa. It's so soft. Damn it feels like a feminine woman. That's what I'm talking about. Oakland is checking in. Say, say that was her way of making that extra money. Yeah. People need to start raising the teachers' pay, and maybe they won't have to do this type of stuff. You say it would be more disrespectful if they pick you up on a holiday and you have to wait all weekend till Monday to see the judge. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's hurtful. My heart go out to y'all who get arrested on the holiday weekend. And Monday is the holiday. You get picked up on Friday. You don't get to see the judge till Tuesday. Oh, God, we got to pray for these type of people out here in these streets. That's what's up. Look here. Volusia County, Florida, my state, stand your ground state. Once we go home state, please don't run out. Went for our life state. We have a Volusia County principal, She's not like a Joe Clark or nothing like that right now, but the principal has resigned. Principal has resigned, and a lot of times we resign for certain reasons and stuff like that. But I can almost guarantee y'all that y'all would not believe why this good principal is resigning from being over the children that we all love. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 cash out. Say, Willie, I dreamed a baby shot me. What the fuck? Oh, no, Jesus. Oh, God. Listen, you was traumatized from the yesterday show. Oh, listen, to all y'all who was in shock from yesterday's show where the wife shot the husband, we got to pray for y'all too. Oh, man, I know you woke up sweating heavy, looking around, being like, I ain't even do nothing to get shot. You know what I'm saying? We all be traumatized sometime by these stories. But look here. Volusia County principal resigned. Watch this. Educated woman.
Of a charter school resigned amid.
What is a woman? But woman, go ahead. Watch it.
We are following some breaking news out of Volusia County. The longtime principal of a charter school resigned amid controversy tonight.
Yeah, it was discovered that she wrote a $100,000 check out of the school's account to an internet scammer posing as Elon Musk. WESH Stewart Moore is live in the studio with this story. So, Stu, what's going on here?
Summer and Jim, Dr. Jim.
This educated baby wrote a check to a scammer who is claiming to be Elon Musk. Wait, what?
Ann McGee has been principal of Burns Science and Technology Charter School in Oak Hill since it opened back in 2011. But tonight, she has stepped down.
I love this school more than anything else. If it means your administration is going to stay, I'm turning in my resignation.
McGee says she spent months talking to someone she thought was Elon Musk. She was hoping to get the space pioneer to invest millions in the school in exchange for a $100,000 upfront investment. The school's business manager got wind of what happened and canceled the check before it was cashed. But tonight, at a sometimes chaotic and packed school board meeting, other school administrators say McGee was repeatedly warned it was a scam and laid out other issues they say led to a toxic work environment. When employees said they could no longer work under Dr. McGee, McGee resigned and left the building. The school, with just under 1,000 students, is A-rated and has a huge waiting list. WESH will have more on this story for you tomorrow. Jim, back to you.
We're following some breaking news.
Wait a minute, man. Say Elon ain't got time for you. Sugar, listen, baby, I could have told you that was a scam. Baby, if people, listen, Sugar. A person like Elon Musk, I forgot the P word, philanthropist, people who is philanthropists, you typically ain't got to put the money up if they trying to support the science department at your school. You say she got her cut and cut with it. Yeah. Come on now. Come on. Hey, listen. Look at the staff members. Look at these staff members right here. Watch it.
Before it was cashed, but tonight.
Look at Buddy. But like I told it, little stupid. Honey, you stupid. You is real stupid. Look at him like, damn it. We done been on Earth long enough to at least know that it's a scam. Yep, dummy of the year. Come on, baby. I mean, was you trying to find a reason to resign? Shout out to the business management department. Stop that damn check.
Your administration is going to stay. I'm turning in my resignation.
She'll probably tired anyway.
McGee says she spent months talking to someone she thought was Elon Musk. She was hoping to get the space pioneer to invest millions in the school in exchange for a $100,000 upfront investment.
In exchange to who? So what she's saying that she believed that Elon Musk wanted her to put up their own money before he put some money in it. I don't think, and I'm not a part of the school system, but I don't think that that's how philanthropy works. Like when Dr. Dre put up, what it was, like 20 million, 80 million, 100 million. It was some type of millions or something. I don't think that the school had to cut him a check in order for him to cut them a check. I don't know, but I don't think that it worked like that. Hell, I think that one of your students could have told you it's a scam. Miss Principal. Miss Principal, it's a scam, baby. Don't write nothing. Don't you write nothing. Another check. Y'all take the damn checkbook from it. Listen. Y'all better start letting people watch y'all money. It should not be one person controlling the funds at an institution like a school. This is why we have to think of school boards, right? You should not be able to cut a $100,000 check unless you're trying to support the Willie Williams show, and then ain't mad at you. I'm gonna tell you to cut the check. You're gonna cut the check. I'm gonna deposit and withdraw everything, because y'all might come back and say we made a mistake. Well, listen, I can pay y'all back in payments. I give y'all $27 a month for 2,022 years. Listen, you can add interest and everything. I'm going to take 2,222 years to pay back that $100,000. $27 a month is all that I can afford. I'm a YouTuber. My number's low. I'm a YouTuber. I don't make it like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, because we got some ads. I thought that there was a problem. But listen, sugar, no, baby, you got to go home and talk to your grandchildren or something. Here, baby, a fourth grader could have told you, no, Nana, no, Nana. That ain't how it go, Nana. Do not do that right there. Nana, moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hoe. Yeah. Where we at? ABCDEFG. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, y'all. We got some residents. We got some residents who is going through a little thing. Did I show y'all this one? I don't think I showed y'all that. Then I got to take you to Detroit. Can somebody tell me real quick, did I show y'all this one right here? I'm not sure. Say some Detroit residents. Oh, snap. Hold on.
Did you contact the land bank?
We don't know who the land bank is.
And that's the problem. East Side residents, some who thought they were renting to own, but their houses are actually owned by Detroit's land bank.
$600 a month. $600? Yes, for 6 years. Yes.
Who are you paying it to?
I was paying it to somebody that was not the landlord.
A scam.
A scam.
Others who have been taking care of property for years and wanting to own it. You've been taking care of the house for 17 years right next to you.
Absolutely.
You went to the land bank.
I went first to the city.
And then eventually to the land bank.
To the land bank.
What did the land banks tell you?
They didn't give me no information. I got to find my paperwork. I can prove my paperwork when I first went to the city.
You want that house, right?
Absolutely. And now they fixing it.
How long have you been taking care of it again?
17 years. 2005, my neighbor was put out.
That's a hot mess.
Detroit.
Shout out to the reporter. He is really working it. Now, he is really working it. He said, thank you for answering my call. You're welcome.
Detroit Councilwoman Mary Waters wants City Council to stop all sales, like a proposal for these people's homes, where a developer would buy more than 10 properties at a time.
You just heard them say they've been fixing up their home. Why aren't we doing all that we can as a city to help encourage home ownership? I mean, it breaks my heart.
Step one is to see if they can qualify for our buyback program.
The land bank's Alyssa Strickland says that the scammed occupant can still get the house, but they do need to show some paperwork to support their connection to the property, and they have to pass an inspection to make sure the property is safe.
We're not kicking people out on the street.
City Council, we cannot move forward with this sale.
We're told that the proposed developer will work with these residents. What do you say to these people that say they've contacted the land bank and they get the runaround?
They need to work with us. We're never interested in giving somebody the runaround, but there are policies and procedures that we have to follow.
Okay, well, bring us something to say you own it. We never get that.
At home. So how are we supposed to live?
Right.
On Detroit's East Side, Charlie Langton, Fox 2 News.
So, let's run it back. Say that reporter is also an attorney of 20 years. Oh, really?
We don't know who the land bank is.
And that's the problem. East Side residents, some who thought they were renting to own, but their houses are...
Oh, they was doing the rent to own thing. Okay, I got it now.
Are actually owned by Detroit's land bank.
$600 a month.
$600.
Yes, for 6 years. Yes.
Who are you paying it to?
I was paying it to somebody that wasn't.
Whoa, wait. Slow me down. Rent was $600 a month? Do they mean $600 on top of the rent or just $600 a month to rent to buy? Detroit is kind of cheap, but still.
Not the landlord.
A scam.
A scam.
Others who have been taking care of property for years and wanting to own it. You've been taking care of the house for 17 years right next to you.
Absolutely.
You went to the land bank.
I went first to the city.
And then eventually to the land bank.
To the land bank.
What did the land banks tell you?
They didn't give me no information. I got to find my paperwork. I can prove my paperwork when I went to the city.
You want that house, right?
Say those rent-to-own programs are scams. Say $600 flat. Say land bank sales, not rent. Say $600 a month to buy.
Right? Absolutely, and now they fixing it.
How long have you been taking care of it again?
17 years, 2005, my neighbor was put out. It's a hot mess.
Detroit Councilwoman Mary Waters wants City Council to stop all sales, like a proposal for these people's homes, where a developer would buy more than 10 properties at a time.
You got to, hold on. Slow me down. You say land bank gets you finance. Oh, okay. Listen, I had a problem. That's a whole bunch of dog-you folk. You mean to tell me all these dog-you folk just couldn't, let's say, buy your home straight out? So we got to rent to own now. Meaning, if we rent to own, I just want y'all to understand it. We don't have the upfront money to purchase a home. We don't have our credit right. We do not have the closing. We do not have the down payment. Down payment, closing, credit. All limits darker you folks. I just want y'all to really understand this. And Detroit is houses are cheap. They have been cheap for a good little minute. And these are our older women, people, families. If you drop back 20 years ago, they would all probably be like in their 30s. Late 20s, early 30s. So in my mind, this is a us problem. I do understand they got scammed. I get that. Listen. Credit down payment, closing costs. FHA, 3.5 first-time home buyers. Do y'all understand? This mean that they could not afford to buy a home at their age. I'm just pointing something out to you. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willie, I told you the other day that you can get a house with a front yard, an attic, basement, 3-bedroom for $600 up here in Cleveland, Detroit, and Toledo. Damn shame. And so, watch this. So why is they using the rent to own though? I can listen. I can understand if you just rent. If you just want to rent, then fine. I got it. I do understand because everybody do not want to buy. I understand. And I can kind of understand when somebody give you that opportunity. Hey, do you want to buy the home that you have been living in for 3, 4, 5 years? Some people will say yeah because they like their neighbors, they like their neighborhood and everything. I can understand it. But for the price of homes up there, you can use your taxes, bitch. Get your credit right, down payment, closing costs. And then there is a lot of programs that they pay closing and down payment. There's a lot of programs, especially for darker hue sisters, with buying a home. $600 a month is like a $90K mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Say rent to own mean that you are responsible for all the maintenance. Which is crazy too. So I'm renting this thing to own, but I don't own. Everything breaking a bit, it come out of my pocket. I don't know if that's a good idea. I really don't know if that's a good idea. Shout out to LeVars for the $1 cash out. He say darker hue and lighter hue sisters like scammers. It's goddamn shame out here. I just don't get it. You say, Willie, say no one wants to live in Detroit, Ohio, or Indiana. That's why the homes are so inexpensive. You say, yes, there are many homeowners programs for new people. Absolutely correct. You say, but you still have to own the land first. You have to own the land to do what? To buy the home? I don't know, but listen, y'all get your money together. You can sell some meat and you can sell some monkey to get a down payment now. I'm just trying to help. Shout out to Tanisha for the $5 super chat. He said, absolutely. He said, this the generation who said that they don't need a man and told young girls this BS. Shout out to Big Moody for the $4.99 super chat. He say they do rent to own to build their credit up and you don't have to pay flat out. He say rent to own builds your credit. Oh, so it is like a plus. It is like a plus. Oh, all right. But I typically have a problem with our older brothers and sisters. I typically will have the problem with the older brothers and sisters when you have people in their 20s buying homes. The older brothers and sisters should know better. The older brothers and sisters should have their credit together, down payment and closing. They should have this stuff already together. Y'all over 40. Say, Willie, believe it or not, in D.C., people who have bought the homes don't own the damn land the home is on. Watch this. The majority of people don't even know that you can buy the land. Say you can build your credit while you're renting, Willie. Oh, yep. Y'all absolutely correct. And listen, y'all please go check your credit. You all will be so surprised that your credit is messed up by charges like $27 and $81. You had like the first Sprint phone back in 97 or something like that. It's still on your credit. It's stuff, a good weekend of you selling yourself. If you sell yourself on a good weekend, you can pay so many things that's on your credit by Monday. Yeah. You have old cable bills. What are we doing, man? We gotta. What is we doing, man? Jesus. A lady been taking care of a home for 17 years. I don't know. I don't know. People go through different things, but I do understand. But to me, no excuses. We don't do the excuses thing. Me, I really do not. I don't care what didn't happen. I don't do the excuse thing. You say, Willie, your credit can be good, but inactive, and that makes it hard. You're absolutely correct. And this is why we need to at least have a credit card. At least have one, because you're trying to get your credit together to have a high credit score. But I like what is going on now, but it's not at all lenders. It's not with all lenders. But now certain lenders is using your rental history, your light bill history, your phone bill history, your water bill history as your credit to lend you money. Yeah. Say, what's in your wallet? Oh, I got so many goddamn credit cards that I don't even use. Well, I will at least use the majority of the cards twice a year. Like every 6 months or something like that right there. On something petty. I will use it on something petty. Let it lay around for about 20 days. I'm going to pay them off. Yep. I got them Capital Ones too. Yeah. I got excellent credit score now. That shit excellent. You just got to play the game. You just got to play the game if you need your credit. And typically, we all need our credit. You may not see the benefit of you having a good credit score now, but with your car insurance, life insurance, homeowners insurance, getting jobs, borrowing money, you're going to need credit. You're going to need a decent credit score, y'all. I do understand it's best to not have credit cards. I do get it. Because the majority of us is not financially stable or financially literate. This is why credit is bad. Especially with those people. You not good with regular money, with your own money. A lot of times you're not good with your own money. You're not going to be good with somebody else's money. You say Cleveland is the best on rent and ownership. Say 300,000. You say you living rich if you can stand the cold. You know, I just can't stand that cold out here. But I do believe you. Yeah. Shout out to Jada 318 Way for the $2 super chat. It's a good credit saves you a lot of money. Absolutely. Because a lot of y'all will get your homes and now they charging y'all 6.5% finances and shit. A good credit will get you down to a 3-1. Depends on what the credit is at the time that you're getting it. That's thousands in a difference in your monthly. So you may not think that your credit is serious. All right, cute. You say don't depend on credit. It kills you. But listen. This is why you just got to know how to play the game. The majority of us, we pay our bills with debit. That don't make no sense. You trying to build your credit. Why don't you pay your, I think it's about 3 or 4, is rent or mortgage, lights, and water. These is the top 3 things everybody will have to pay. Well, not necessarily water if you live in like apartments and stuff like that right there. But these 3, put them on your card. You spend it every month anyway. Why not put it on your card? Pay your card. Pay your card. But then again, you have to be what is called financial literate. You say, I try to pay my credit card bill twice a month. Anything work as long as you, listen, as long as you don't have a big debt. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash out. He said, I hit the thumbs up, sugar. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, we need some more thumbs up. We need some more thumbs up. Let's go ahead on and jump into something else real quick. Should I take y'all to, let's go to the inmates. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa. That was something else. But, yep. Shout out to the inmates out here in the street. I think we got to go to Georgia. I think this is in Fulton County. Not in Fulton County. Stay in the news, boy. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, but y'all gonna believe this right here. Listen, hold on. Let me slide this here over. You say, don't go over your credit limit. I think they typically say, like, don't use no more than 10%. At one point, I think that it was 30% of your limit. Do not use more than 30%. But now I'm hearing that it's 10%. So if you got $1,000, do not charge over $100. That's what they say. Say, Willie, I'm about to see if I can start paying my child support on the credit card. I don't know where they would let you do that right there. You say, Willie, everybody don't have money. You're absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. I do understand everybody ain't got that change. But one thing about it, when it's something that we want to do. Shout out to Tanisha for the $10 donation through the PayPal. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I would like to say this right here, too. People shouldn't be hunching if people ain't got no money. We tend to do what we want to do. The things that we should be doing, things to make life better, we tend to not do it. Yep. He said 30%, it sounds about right. That's what's up. He say, yes. He say, if you have a credit card, say don't go crazy with it. Just use it for 1 to 2 bills a month. Say pay the bills off on time because there is interest on credit. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And it's like you won't mess up if you pay what you pay every single month anyway, but you got to pay it. You have to pay it. Shout out to Phyllis for the $4 cash app. Say add 4 more for $5 challenge. Y'all got a $5 challenge popping. I appreciate that right there. Thank you. Y'all, let's go on and get into this right here. We got some inmates out here. They say that the inmates is not eating steak. The inmates is eating steak at the resort.
Inmates at the Fulton County Jail are persuading, or more likely paying, officers and other staff members to purchase restaurant meals and bring the food to the floors at the jail. Yes, that violates policy, and we have video of steak dinners that the inmates clearly enjoy.
Fox 5's Morse Diggs continues his look at misconduct inside the facility, with staffers being the culprits.
So up at the security desk here.
And the same player, Mr. Diggs, the same player, always do Fulton County. The same player. So this just, damn it, we might need to call him by now. We see him down there every week or every other week, don't it?
At the jail, the screeners have to watch not just what the public may try to bring in, but also their fellow deputies and all of the other employees. When a typical jail menu gets to be mundane, some inmates have options. They can stir the menu by having an officer or other staffer go get them restaurant fare. Authorities are looking at this video showing Fulton inmates preparing to consume a restaurant meal smuggled into the jail.
They is so tidy though. Watch this here. Do y'all not see the napkin in the shirt like a bib? Them boys care about dropping food on their nice white tees.
This video showing Fulton inmates preparing to consume a restaurant meal smuggled into the jail. What prisoners can persuade or pay staff to provide has expanded.
Whoever that might be is now cooperating with the criminal base to bring in everything from cell phones, cigarettes, and now even steak dinners.
Say ain't nothing new. The inmates run the compound. They run the yard out here, yeah.
A spotlight is on the conduct of jail personnel after video surfaced of one female officer shown in a compromising, intimate exchange with an inmate whose hand is visible in one sequence. A different clip shows Kawana Jenkins sitting on the inmate's lap, saying, "Give them to me, give them to me," as said D.O. Jenkins gave inmate a set of Cartier glasses while licking and kissing on his right cheek facial hair.
Say, well, I guarantee that these inmates paid at least $200 for a $25 steak dinner. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, but they got to pay for it now, yeah.
According to Fulton County Court documents, Sheriff Pat LaBatte is making sure the terminated officer is prosecuted for violation of oath of office and other charges. As for steak dinners getting to the floors,
is that steak with asparagus? They got asparagus in
of oath of office and other charges. As for steak dinners getting to the floor,
that's asparagus right there. Shout out to them players trying to eat healthy. Do y'all thing.
He wrote, "The delivery of outside food to inmates at the Fulton County Jail is strictly prohibited."
It's strictly prohibited, but it still happens. Say, oh man, I think she's snitching now. That's a possibility. That's a possibility because a lot of times when some things pop off, we don't want to go down by ourselves. They don't want to go down by ourselves out here. So she is probably the one who snitched.
Any employee who violates protocol and or allows a breach in security is disciplined, according to department policy. The problem for jail commanders is the amount of money some inmates have available to dole out for favors. So how much money are we talking about? Let's take a cell phone, for example. You get a prisoner one of these, that's $2,000, perhaps even a little bit more. Sources are telling me that there are several individuals here who have either broken the policy or broken the law. From Northwest Atlanta, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.
Well, hell, now I kind of understand why they bringing in contraband. You said $2,000 for a phone? I can get you a phone with minutes. You know what I'm saying? 2 stacks. I don't make that I don't make that in 2 weeks on the damn charge. And if I make over the 2 stacks, that's before taxes. You know what I'm saying? $2,000 a phone? How many of y'all need phones? How many of y'all need phones? Listen, if I can at least get by 40 of y'all a phone at 2 stacks, 2 times 4, damn it, we just got $80,000. If I did my math correct, 40 times 2,000, that's about 80,000, ain't it? I mean, it's something like that right there, but I'ma quit. I'ma quit and go to another facility. Sure enough, is got to be more careful. Steak dinners. That's what's up. Listen, this is the regular meals. Sandwiches and stuff. Them boys like, listen, shout. Go up the roof Chris and get me a little dinner. You know what I'm saying? Before you come on up here. And they just bring it on in. Listen, the guards work with each other, man. The guards work with each other. That's just how this stuff go. It's nothing. You say people talk way too much these days. Willie, yeah, if they just keep stuff on the hush, things will go smooth. And now they be wanting to blame the inmates. The inmates hungry too. They need some outside stuff. Speaking of inmates, hold on. We have what would be considered a dangerous inmate.
An Osceola County inmate.
In Osceola County, Florida, my state, stand your ground, state, let the bitch go home, state, please don't run up. Win 55 life, state. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say, is the monkey still $35.50 in there? Now that's something that they do not need to price gouge. Hell, I think the monkey free. The monkey should be free behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? It is what at the resort, monkeys should be free. Listen here, parents. I'm talking to you. Listen here, parents. You know how a lot of y'all want to produce children for this unconditional love stuff? My child will always love me and all that stuff. My child would never harm me. Well, we got a baby down here at the Osceola Sheriff's Women's Detention Center. What is a woman? Was trying to pay fellow inmates to knock off her parents.
An Osceola County inmate is facing new charges after allegedly asking her cellmates to kill her parents and grandparents. Watch News' Megan Milano spoke with the sheriff, who says she even gave them instructions on how to get away with it.
This baby trying to knock off 2 generations. Go ahead,
Osceola County Sheriff Marco Lopez says 29-year-old Turewa Inaru was initially arrested for aggravated stalking and threatening to kill former coworkers. While in jail, Sheriff Lopez says she asked her cellmates to kill her family and an assistant state attorney.
You make a good point about the last video. Why do we have to film everything? See, them boys, they typically told on themselves because they is recording and then uploading it to let us know that they're eating good in there, which in turns now stops them from eating good. When I tell you education is key, I promise you.
To kill former coworkers. While in jail,
Whoa, hold on. I missed something.
Says she even gave them instructions on how to get away with it.
and there is a charge.
Osceola County Sheriff Marco Lopez says 29-year-old Turewa Inaru was initially arrested for aggravated stalking and threatening to kill former coworkers. While in jail, Sheriff Lopez says she asked her cellmates to kill her family and an assistant state attorney.
Once she got to the jail, she befriends her cellmates and starts talking about wanting her parents, her grandparents killed, that she would pay them up to $50,000, saying they were very wealthy, and that she gave the address.
Instead of going through,
there is a very wealthy family she want them killed, and y'all do know if they all get killed, all of their money and I guess businesses and all that stuff actually goes to her, I would think.
With the killings, the inmates brought Inaru's requests to a corrections officer. During interviews with detectives, the inmates told them Inaru gave them instructions on how to make the murders look like a robbery and how to get away with it.
One of the inmates actually, had some notes that she was like, that this is serious, how detailed this individual was trying to plan this out.
Inaru is now facing 3 solicitation of premeditated murder charges and a cyber stalking charge for allegedly emailing death threats to the assistant state attorney who has since been moved from the case.
It's almost as if she was obsessed and she really wanted this act carried out.
In Osceola County, Megan Mulatto, WESH 2 News.
That man was sending out death threats to the assistant district attorney. It's a madman. $50K per head. They told on it. Listen. Your cellies told on you because they have morals. They don't believe in crimes like that, baby. Yeah, you set yourself up for failure, baby. So now you may not ever get out because you is a threat to the whole, to people who have made you mad, baby. Let's just say that earlier. Mama them, daddy them, grandma them, granddaddy them. They probably had them made you mad at some point in your life, and then the district attorney, she had something to do with your case and all of that. The people who made her angry gotta go. Players, if y'all was hunching her or something like that right there, you might want to relocate or something, because she probably would decide to put a hit out on y'all too. Even if y'all was hunching back in high school, just go ahead on the leave. She may be mad that you ghosted her. I'm just trying to help. People is doing the most out here in these streets. Moving right along. I ain't even much going on. Yeah, wait. Let's go on. Damn it, we still in Florida? We still in Florida. Hold on. I got to take you to Jacksonville real quick, boy. I've never saw anything like this before in my life. In Jacksonville, we got a baby. We got a woman who was accused of adoption fraud. I didn't even know that was a thing. Adoption fraud. How do you adoption fraud? Well, buddy finna go ahead on and tell us. One of my colleagues is finna tell us how.
It's an unusual crime, adoption fraud. Jacksonville police have arrested a 36-year-old woman and charged her with trying to pull off such a scam. News 4 Jax reporter Marilyn Parker spoke with an attorney, the attorney that the woman contacted. The lawyer declined to share specifics of this case, but was willing to shed some light on what typically happens in these cases as a cautionary tale for prospective parents.
The timeline is telling. Starting in June 2021, 36-year-old Nishamria Harmon contacted attorney Mark Miller.
36? Okay.
Miller reached out to a prospective parent to see if they would consider adopting Harmon's unborn 13th child.
That baby is on baby 13, baby. Hold on. Slow me down. That baby's on number 13. 36? Ooh, that monkey toe. Up out here in these streets. Go.
Adopting Harmon's unborn 13th child. In July 2021, the parent and Harmon went into an adoption plan for the child, and the due date was on or about February 1st, 2022. The attorney gave JSO scans of the adoption plan, his communication with Harmon, and maternity-related living expenses, but didn't give an exact number. Miller wouldn't comment directly on this case because it's ongoing.
Shout that baby out for having her real, though.
But he shared how costly this process can be.
Some cases there's very low maternity-related living expenses. In other cases, it can be extraordinarily high, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000.
Here's a text thread between the prospective parent and Harmon. The parent on January 4th, 2022 asked, "How are you doing?" The next day, Harmon responded with, "I have a doctor's appointment today. Follow up in 2 weeks." Then on January 10th, 2022, the parent asked, "How are you? When is the next doctor's appointment? And is the baby's head down yet?" The next day, Harmon responded with, "I have 2 appointments this week." Then on the 14th, Harmon said, "We're making another appointment for next week," and ended the text with "getting closer."
Shout out to Mac One for the $5 super chat. He said, "Crime has risen so much, I started looking into investing in private prisons." Hell, all of us need to go on and invest into the private prison. People is going to jail. I promise you, that's what's going to happen. Shout out to Dominique for the $17 cash app. I appreciate that right there. What our numbers look like? Y'all, we should be over 500 with the numbers. Here we go.
From the report, the texting continues on January 27, 2022, when Harmon sends a message to Attorney Miller. We don't know what was said, but according to the report, the due date should have been 5 days later. Over a year later, Harmon's arrested on Thursday, charged with adoption fraud. How often are you coming across cases of adoption fraud?
That's a good question. Was she even pregnant? Good point.
Adoption fraud is very rare. Those are really the only 2 cases of adoption fraud, when you're not pregnant or you are pregnant and you are accepting monies from or assistance from more than one person.
Now, the fraud in this case isn't clear from the report. Harmon was released from jail on Friday. We knocked on her door to find out what happened. Harmon called the station, and when we called her back, "Hi, I was calling to speak with Miss Harmon. This is Marilyn with News for Jax." She didn't want to talk about it now, saying this is a private family matter. Miller wants to reiterate that adoption fraud in Florida is unusual. He says majority of the cases are legitimate. But there are a few things that you can be looking out for. He says you want to try and go through a adoption agency or a reputable adoption attorney. He says look out for those red flags, do background checks, pay the bills directly, and don't just get to know the person you're adopting from, but get to know their family as well. In Jacksonville, Maryland.
Jacksonville, Miss Parker. Shout out to Miss Parker for always having her reel in. Miss Parker always have a real. Remember the last show? The last time we saw her, she did the one where she had to get inside the car, and she got out the car, and the cameraman was on point. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you something. But listen, Sugar, was you pregnant though? Oh, we need to know. Was you pregnant? Well, here, it went 13. Oh, my God, baby, you 36. 10 years ago, that was 26. Then 3 take away from that right now. 23. Ooh, when did you start having them babies? Baby, babies having babies. Ain't that what it is? But listen, man, so y'all, if y'all want to adopt, stop. See, because we be trying to cut the cost, y'all. People be trying to cut the cost, and it's understood. Because adoptions cost. Adoptions really do cost, and you got to have your money in order, and this and this, and you may have to help out with doctor's appointments and food for the person, and all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So it can cost. So y'all got to really do your due diligence, get to meet people, know people, have their proper addresses, and like they say, get to know the family. I need to know everybody within the first month, baby. Everybody who you around, do you smoke, do you snort? I need to know all this type of stuff right here, baby. You messing it up for everybody else. But it is what it is, though. Moving right along, I ain't gonna need much. How are you? We doing too much. Hold up, let's go to a Warren couple. They call it a Warren. I guess that's like a county or something like that. But we got a couple. Hold up. We ain't done. Slow me down. Y'all to get the likes up. Likes need to be over 400. Likes need to be up over 400. I appreciate that. And y'all, please remember to go around to the Willie Williams News channel. Please subscribe over there, too. Again, we're trying to go go over there. We're trying to do something good out here in these streets. Y'all know how they be treating the player. I appreciate y'all in that van. It say adopting babies like buying a used car with no warranty. It say you don't know what you're getting. And watch this. Shout out to all the players who be with their little la-las and maybe she can't have children or maybe she's not having any more children. But y'all want to adopt. You sign them papers. That's your baby. Y'all separate. You get put on child support. I just want to let y'all know. He said, damn, your background looking kind of zesty today. No. This is for the ladies. This is for the women. This is for the babies. This is for the babies out here. You know what I'm saying? The ladies, women, people who come out their mama monkey with a monkey. It's for them. It's for them so they possibly having a great time every time they see them players come on up there. Then we got to go on and move a little. Then we got a Warren company. Oh, such a sad story. A Warren couple whose 4-month-old child had died. Pay attention.
Jess. Ever since this happened earlier this month here in Warren Police, CPS, and of course the Wayne County Medical Examiner all trying to figure out how baby Eva passed away. Now the parents are cooperating, but they did hire an attorney. That attorney tells Fox 2 that at this point there are no indicators that the family did anything wrong.
She was born on Halloween.
4.5 months later.
I told y'all if our children ain't gonna learn how to live by 2 months, they ain't gonna make it. Go ahead.
Warren Police there in minutes. Mom Diamond Davy in the driveway screaming, holding baby Iva. Officers immediately try and save her, loading her into their squad car, continuing compressions on the way to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead.
I will wish this on my worst enemy.
A hole in their hearts and so many questions as they wait on the full autopsy report.
No, perfectly healthy, as we thought. Attend every doctor's appointment.
And everything was normal. Children's Protective Services and Warren Police are working to figure out what happened, and that means investigating what happened at home before her death.
I'm here to be the gatekeeper. They have access to my clients through me.
Diamond and Dad Ivory Hogan hired attorney Todd Perkins, who says all indications are that there is no...
Yes, she was crying. Real tears. That's what I'm talking about.
Wrongdoing by the family.
We're investigating as well as law enforcement's investigating because they want to know.
Warren Police Commissioner Bill Dwyer says as far as his officers, they did everything they were trained to do to try and save baby Iva.
I want to thank them so much for trying to help if that's what they wanted to do, but...
She has mixed feelings, though, on Warren PD's decision to release body camera footage of the incident that the parents have now okayed to be re-shown. Their focus now is Iva's funeral this Friday.
She was bright, she was smart, and we gonna truly miss her.
In regards to that autopsy here in Wayne County, could take up to 16 weeks. That means a couple months before we have anything concrete here. Meantime, the family is preparing for that funeral. Obviously, a devastating day on Friday. If you can contribute anything to help cover the cost, we'll post that GoFundMe page on our website. Reporting live at Warren, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Jessica, the tragedy of losing a baby and then having to go through an investigation that's so grueling, making this even more heart-wrenching for this couple. None of that is something that anyone can imagine. That's a lot of trauma for one family.
Absolutely, and you hear the mom there. You know, she thanks those Warren officers for acting so quickly, doing everything they can, but also on the flip side, they're now being looked at. So a lot to process here, and really we're waiting on that full autopsy before anybody can make any conclusions.
All right, we'll be waiting for that, and of course we'll have an update when that happens. Jessica Dupnack for...
Y'all do know that there's also looking at did what the police do caused the child to die, and I think that she said it some about right here.
To try and save baby Iva.
I want to thank them so much for trying to help if that's what they wanted to do, but
she has.
She said, I want to thank them for trying to help if that's what they wanted to do. Wait, what? Sugar, no. Watch, baby. Watch how they tended to your child.
He's there in minutes. Mom Diamond Davy in the driveway screaming, holding baby Iva. Officers immediately try and save her, loading her into
They ran right to you, grabbed your baby, jumped in the car, high speed to the hospital while doing compressions. She said, I want to thank them for trying to save my baby if that's what they were trying to do. I can't take y'all serious. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said, did the baby try to fight her? We don't know. We don't know now. We don't know what did the baby do. He said the anchor man name was Willie. You lying to me. I'm going to have to look back at it. He said, did they have Gerber insurance? That's a no. I saw it. Some of y'all was saying, which I'm going to say something too, saying she was smart. Yeah, how? It's a great question. We just be talking.
and everything was normal. Children's Protective Services and Warren Police are working to figure out.
Say the baby was a rapper. Got to be more careful. Said if they.
I want to thank them so much for trying to help. If that's what they wanted to do, but
she has mixed.
Trying to help, baby. I don't understand.
Feelings, though, on Warren PD's decision to release body camera footage of the incident that the parents have now okayed to be reshown. Their focus now is Iva's funeral this Friday.
She was bright. She was smart.
Alright. She was bright. She was smart. That's what's up. That's what's up. A lot of parents be believing and saying stuff that sometimes I guess you don't know what to say. You say, bro, on that lean over there. Yeah, it's a GoFundMe. If y'all would like to support this family in burying the 4-month-old child, Iva Hogan, I think that's how you pronounce it. Forgive me. Iva Hogan. They need $25,000. $25,000 for the 4-month-old out here. I've had this up for almost 2 hours, so let me do a refresh. Let's see what we get. 680. We got 680. We got 24 donations. Let's read. Let's go on down and read a little bit, y'all. Read more. Wow, this is kind of long. But look. The parents of the 4-month-old Dream is her middle name. Dream Hogan. She was the baby girl of an older sister and an older brother. Say, I know you have seen articles or even the news about her, although we wish you could have known about her in a different way. Say, but on March 18, 2023, our daughter was unresponsive. We called the police at 9:38 a.m. and at 9:41 a.m. the police left the scene with our baby girl. Remember, I would like to thank them if that's what they want to do was help, like, save my child. The call came in at 38. They was there at 41. That's when they was leaving at 41. They was in the area. Let's make it happen, though. They tried their damnedest. He said, after we arrived at the hospital, we arrived to the news that shattered our hearts as it was already broken. Say, our daughter... Our baby girl was officially pronounced dead. He said our lives would never be the same, and our hearts would now forever be damaged. Iva, I think I'm pronouncing it right, y'all. My bad. Iva was such a sweetheart and a happy baby. The slightest thing could make her smile, and when I tell you that smile lit up the whole room. Say, along with this, she had dreamy eyes where you can see deep space that showed nothing but the future. Who would have known that in only 4 months those eyes would be shut? We wouldn't have ever thought we would be planning our daughter's funeral, but unfortunately it is something we have to do. This unexpected event has caused tremendous shock and pressure onto our family. But no matter what, we will make sure Iva gets the funeral she deserves. If you are able to donate anything towards her funeral, it will be well appreciated. Please keep us in your prayers. Say a fake GoFundMe out there. He said that's a lot of talking. He said the camera doesn't lie. Say especially in today's age. Listen, say it sounds like SIDS to me. That's a strong possibility right there. Say charge it to the community. Shout out to you, Wade, for the $2 cash out. You say on the infant's chest you should press with 2 fingers. You absolutely correct, because you can shatter the rib cage and the sternum, and damn it, is this the sternum or the sternum? It's one of them right there. You can crush it. You take your 2 fingers and you push in. You're trying to get the heart pump. You're trying to get that heart to pump out here, man. And listen, for those of you who do not know CPR and having children, should not CPR be a requirement? Say no rest for the weary. Should not CPR be a requirement? Say blame the parents for not taking parental classes. Absolutely correct. Say, yeah, come on, y'all. Why my likes ain't up at 500 by now? Come on. Damn it, I'm reading and stuff. Y'all don't want to help a player out? What are we doing? But parenting classes is not a requirement. I took my parenting classes online. Hell, I think it's free. It may be like a little cost to it now, you know what I'm saying, because they want to charge for everything, you know, and that's what's up. You say they actually say the compressions are more important than the breaths when it comes down to the infants. Yeah. Uh-huh. You say the baby is in a better place. If they believe in the Lord, then, you know what I'm saying? What if the Lord just called the baby home? Shout out to you, Wayne, for the $2 cash out. You say, look at how the police done it, Pastor. Listen, I'm going to play this, damn it, because they should be considered heroes. They should be considered heroes. I know, even though the baby did not survive. You gonna tell me that the phone call went out at 38. They drove away at 41. So they was probably right up the street at the corner store or something.
4.5 months later. Warren police there in minutes. Mom Diamond Davy in the driveway screaming, holding baby Iva. Officers immediately try and save her, loading her into their squad car, continuing compressions on the way to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead.
I was with them for my worst enemy.
A hole in their hearts and so many questions as they wait on the full autopsy report.
No, perfectly healthy, as we thought.
As we thought. You're right. A lot of things happen to where, like, listen, a lot of times stuff just happens. A lot of times stuff just happens that we're not prepared for. You say, Willie, I'm taking parenting classes before leaving the hospital as well as a questionnaire was required. That is so good. That is so good. Listen, the majority of us good parents have never taken a parenting course. Ever. This is just, I got to go back to the GoFundMe. Because y'all know how we can look at baby had the dreamy eyes. Oh, this is so sad. But look. We be asking for money and stuff like that, and then we be wanting to talk slick sometimes. I don't know whether y'all kind of caught it. We still want to stand like on our pride and stuff like that right there when we is asking for money, right? To bury our child. We want to act like we still strong like that. Listen to this last line. This unexpected event has caused tremendous shock and pressure onto our family. But no matter what, we will make sure Iva gets the funeral she deserves. If no matter what, then y'all will make sure that then y'all don't need people money like that. Just in my mind. They say respect the boys in blue, exactly. And they was our lighter hue brothers. Both of them in the car was our lighter hue brothers. They didn't care about she was darker hue. She didn't care that they was lighter hue. Everybody's concern was about the child. Everybody's concern was about the child, not about race, not about color. Say donations must be at least $100. He said, did the baby get the jab? That's a good question. Hell, if the baby was, hold up. Let me go to the CDC. I got to do something else real quick because a lot of people don't much know the immunization schedule. But immunization schedule, there we go. And go ahead on and put it on up for the CDC because a lot of people don't know the schedules. And like I've been telling people from the beginning, the first thing that they give your child is a hepatitis B shot. That's the first dose you get. The first dose, Hep B. Y'all do know the only two ways to contract hepatitis B is what? I'm going to tell you, don't even worry about it. Through needle and sex. Through needle and sex. He said, Willie, I never took parenting courses and I have 6 children. Listen, that's why I say the majority of us has never taken parenting courses when I think that it should be mandatory. A lot of us, maybe we don't need it. I would say the majority of us need that information. I think CPR should be mandatory. It should be mandatory. Do y'all know? Listen to what I just said about Hep B. Needles and sex. This is what they give your child at birth. When they take your baby away from you. This is the only vaccine that they give your child at birth is Hep B. 4 months. Now, typically, when do they get an MMR? I think that is the 18-month. The MMR, the first doses go out at 12 months. But yeah. At the 4-month, oh, hell. I didn't know that you had to get the second dose. There's a second dose, month 1 and month 2. I don't think my kids ever got the second doses. I don't give vaccines anymore. It's a wrap. You say insurance should be mandatory. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. As cheap as insurance is, say this immunization schedule is too much. And then we wonder why our children go through so much. This is from birth to 15 months. Let's just do the first year. This is just the first year. All these damn shots. All those shots. Hold on. From 18 months to 18 years. This is from 18 to 18 years. Look it up for yourself on the CDC website. Just type in immunization schedule and click on the one for the CDC. I've been watching this for over 20-some years. Be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Have y'all asked yourselves yet, why would you give a newborn hepatitis B. They have not built up their own system yet. So you don't need half them shots. Religious exemption. The masses don't know about religious exemption. And then another thing is that y'all know in certain states they have gotten away from religious exemptions, especially when it comes down to the schools. And now when they do that, you put these parents, typically the single parents, between a rock and a hard spot. Because the majority of us do not know how to homeschool. The majority of us will not homeschool. The majority of us choose not to homeschool. Yeah. Immune system. Yeah. Shout out to UWay for the $2 cash out. Say had to take a parenting course for full custody. That's why I had took mine. But it also made me a good parent. That's what's up. That's what's up. It makes no sense. Remember, needle or sex for the newborn. Whooping cough, hepatitis B and C, chicken pox, meningitis, and a few other children need before starting school. And this is in these states and municipalities, counties, and stuff like that. A lot of them is getting away from the religious exemption. So, like I was saying, it put us parents in a between a rock and a hard spot if we want our children to go to school. And then for the most part, the majority of us cannot afford private schools. So now you subject your child to all of these vaccinations because you didn't have your paper right before you had a child. Say, Willie, you homeschool the same way they did during the pandemic. Internet, bam. There you go. But this is why I say the majority of parents don't want to homeschool. They don't want their children at home. They don't want their children at home. But then again, a lot can't homeschool because of a lot of us are single parents. This was all done by design. I don't know why people even, and it just make it bad when y'all females produce children and say that you don't need a man and your children don't need a daddy. You put yourself between a rock and a hard spot in situations just like this. Because one thing, we have children when we're young and we're less educated on children. We are less educated on the system because it's not even in our household like that. We are not being taught about the system. We are not taught about what babies have to go through. We do not talk about this immunization schedule in the house before y'all even have children. And now you have the baby because you see your pills and it look like everything's sweet. Not knowing it. It's got a hard time with even going to work. It's got a hard time with having somebody to watch the child. That child gets sick. Don't mess around and get sick with the whooping cough. Shit, it's over. You can't go to work. You losing your jobs. All because you decided to produce a child when you was not ready. You don't have the education to produce a child. I know. People say, well, people before us didn't have the education and look how we turned out. And you will have a point. So do we still want to do it like the people before us? Or we want to do it better so our children can have better lives? You can do it because y'all do it every single day. You can do it. But when more states, more counties, more municipalities get away from your religious exemptions, either keep your child home or your child will have to be immunized to go to school. Say, Willie, avoid my comment. You say, like immunization. Willie avoided my comments like an immunization. How many kids you got? I think like 6 or 7. I was out here in the goddamn street. I got a bunch of children. Yep. You say you don't have to bust them in. You don't have to bust in them. You can bust on them. Yeah. He said, my daughter was born in 1990. He said, nowhere near this many vaccines need to enroll in school. You right about that. We had less vaccines when we was in school. We had less. I think that they were saying like it doubled since we was in school. Your average person that's pregnant right now have no idea about an immunization schedule. And I'm talking about the people who's pregnant today. Hell, the people who've just had a baby have no idea about the immunization schedule. I promise you that. Say, Willie, are you my daddy? I got 5 kids, though. Yep. Sure enough, do. Sure enough, do. This is why I know what the hell I be talking about when it comes down to these goddamn schools and teachers and immunization and all. I done been there, done that. Plus, I was young, too. So, I was a child once, too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, am I against vaccines? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I just don't think that people should have had all these damn vaccines before they can build their own immune system. Just in my mind, I am not a doctor. I don't even play one on YouTube. But I'm just saying, when things just don't seem right to me. Things don't seem right to me, and watching what has been happening for all these years and what goes on, and then when you decide to do a little bit of research here and a little bit of research there, especially on the MMRs, those 3 in 1. A lot of this stuff is linked to autism. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. The people who is pregnant now have no idea that some things is linked to autism. Yeah. Uh-huh. Pregnant today. Yeah. Decide to keep the baby. Yeah. No idea. Because when you don't have a child, you typically don't pay attention to what goes on with children and children's food and children's daycare and different type of sicknesses that the children can have. A lot of you females have no idea that you may go through a rough pregnancy. A lot of y'all have no idea what morning sickness is. But I'm gonna have this baby. It's my baby. Okay. Yeah, like they don't understand children's behavior. What? Because you got a little cousin, because you got a little niece, there's a total difference in when it's yours. There's a complete difference when it's yours. Mm-hmm. Yep. Then you gotta ask yourself, why is this stuff not taught in school? Say, Willie, I scheduled for pediatrics, and those children need more appointments than adults. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a lot going on at the hospital that the majority of us have no idea. Unless you know somebody, a nurse, a doctor, or something like that, who will tell you exactly what's going on at the hospital and what they actually see on the daily. We don't know. We do not know what people going through. Shout out to Alpha King Cal away from Baltimore, Maryland. Appreciate that right there. I appreciate you being around here. Y'all, them lights should have been over 500. Them lights should have been over 500 around here in the street. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I think we got one more. We're going to go on and get on up out of here. But listen, man, get y'all insurance up, man. You said it's strong, Willie. Yup. Parenting classes should be required in high school. You absolutely. Ooh, Ooh, you're absolutely correct. Because I would say at least 80% will become parents in sometime in the future. I would say at least 80% will become parents in the future. Let's see. Hold on. Parenting classes, parenting courses. Oh, Florida. All right, bam. Watch this here. Oh, it's $19. Hold on. Let me go down and put it up on the screen. For y'all in Florida, please check. Everybody else, check your states. Shout out to Latonya for the $2 super chat. Say hashtag $2 challenge. That's what I'm talking about. I need your help. Say Dr. Willie, I know you right. Say the immunity needs to be built first prior before a woman becomes pregnant. You say this is what my doctor recommended before I got pregnant with my daughter. You see what I'm saying? And if we don't have people in our corner to be able to teach this type of stuff, we just be lost like the people before us. Yeah. Parenting classes should be a part of home ec and sex ed. You're absolutely correct. Say, Willie, that all used to be a part of home economics. The problem is, that was just like a split semester thing. The home ec was like a split semester, and I think it was just for 1 year. Like required. Was it required or picked as a elective? But you didn't. It wasn't a requirement for 4 years. I think parenting should be a requirement for 4 years. You say, Dr. Willie, are you associate with Dr. Fauci? Oh no, we don't play like that with people. Florida parenting class is $19. Register now. Yeah, go ahead on, man, and become a real good parent like the rest of us who got our parenting course classes. And if you ever go for custody, you're gonna have to take a parenting class anyway. Which is kind of strange because the mother don't have to take the parenting class. If it's a man going for custody, the woman don't have to take parenting classes. As if bitch know how to raise a child. If we both young and we just had a damn baby, why am I the only one who has to take the parenting class if I want custody but she don't? So what they're telling us that she already knows how to parent a child. And that would be false. Ask me how I know that it worked like that. Come on now. He say, I didn't and I had full custody. I'm telling you, in the state of Florida, your best thing is, if I'm not mistaken, any legal aid and or lawyer would, to my knowledge, will tell you to take the parenting course. It used to be 4 hours. It was 4 hours when I got mine. He said, I got custody of my 2 sons. I had to take 12 parenting classes to get custody, the only requirement. A lot of these states, they recommend parenting classes and parenting courses and or parenting courses for custody. They don't require it of the woman if she's the one with the child. They say, I don't think that it would hurt to take a parenting class. I don't either. And I took it serious back then trying to get custody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Latonya for the $3 cash app. Say 2 + 3 = $5 challenge. I appreciate that right there. I think I had just one more that I had wanted to real quick. No. Was it? Damn, what time it is? No, I think that right there was it. What? Bam, I gotta be in here. We ain't get in there. No. Oh, no. That was it. That's what's up, man. Give y'all a pat on the back. Man, because y'all done made it round here to the end of the midday news show. I just want to thank y'all. Hold on. A kidnapping? Wait a minute. I don't think that there's video, so we may have to do like a little quick read, because this here, it just happened. A woman is arrested after allegedly faking kidnap. Shout that baby out for having a real. And y'all don't be believing that y'all hair can grow long. Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you people. You was not believing that your hair can't grow long. I wonder if they gonna give us an age for this, baby. Here we go. Oklahoma City said Oklahoma woman was arrested after allegedly lying to family and friends about being held for ransom. She 37. Said another great show. Thanks, Willie. I appreciate you being here. Said the officer say that 37-year-old Lanetta Lewis was arrested on a complaint of extortion by fear or threat. Investigators say the case stems from a lost or missing person report from March 28th. According to the affidavit, a man called the police to say that he was receiving strange messages from Lewis' phone and was concerned for her safety. He say she's fine. Wait, she fine for now. Say if she don't pay me, Moni, soon I'ma F this B up. You say, don't try and track her phone. Mr. Wise Guy say, you say, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. This was on the message they read. You say the victim asked how much Lewis owed. Say one person responded $1,600. What do you mean how much money she owed? That's what's up. You say when the victim asks where the person would like to meet, he received a message saying, no, I will not meet you. I am not dumb, Mr. Wise Guy. You say put the money in the envelope and put it in the mailbox at her old home address. She don't want you involved. Say she begged me not to take money from you, but you're the only person who care to pay. Don't try no cop don't try no cop BS. I'm thinking. You say, are you regret it? I promise. This is just the way it's written. He say other friends also reportedly received similar messages. He say as a result, the police put a ping on Lewis' phone and she was found at the motel along the 135 and taken into custody. Shout out to our dog, you sister out here trying to get them $1,600. Hell, she must owe somebody. Sister. Shout out to Doug for the $2 super chat. You say best wishes and happy trails. Did it? You say Dr. Willie, your show should be a curriculum. Big word out here in the goddamn street in every classroom nationwide. I'm trying to tell you something. Damn it, I need to be hired real quick, so I start making some paper out here. Got to be more careful. All she wanted was $1,600. Lonetta, LL. Let's just call her LL. That baby 37. I thought that was an auntie. And you look every bit of like 52, baby. But I guess they say black don't crack. That's what's up. Shout out to U-Way for the $2 cash out. It said my lawyer recommended, Pastor. You're talking about the parenting classes. Yeah. Yep. It supposedly benefits us when we go inside the court of law. That's really do. That's what it's supposed to do. Out here to benefit us, and then we still go down there with our little parenting certificate and still lose out here in the street. We have the parenting certificate and she don't, and we still lose. You can have your certificate, been on your job for a while, have your own place, pay your own goddamn bill. She don't have no certificate. She works nowhere. She either she live with mama them or she live in a Section 8 or something like that right there. The state is help paying her. She keeps the child. Children best left with their mama. It's in the best interest of the child to stay with the mother, the one who is dependent on the government, and not the one who's not dependent on the government. That makes sense to people. Yeah. That's what they say. That's what they say, and that's how it goes. Ladies, let me go on and put this here up for y'all so y'all can see a little bit, so y'all can have a good time out here in these streets. Hold on, get yourself together there. Bam. There y'all ladies go. Have at it. Enjoy. Let this visual be imprinted in your brain right now so you can enjoy yourself when you by yourself. Here, you may be on the job in the cuticle. If you can do it quietly, go ahead on and handle that real quick. Go ahead on and handle that real quick and get back to work. Listen, do not handle that and go to sleep. Do not handle it and go to sleep. Nope. Nope. That's what's up. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show says it's just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la and or your life. You make the call. It's your choice. Your body, your booty. I'm just trying to tell you something. Out here. Man, thank y'all for spending a little time with me. Listen, we got up to 448 thumbs up. We is so afraid of 500. I don't know, like if somebody is threatening you all, somebody say that they gonna pull up on you or something and it got you afraid. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward and hit the thumbs up. All of y'all who didn't hit the thumbs up is a coward and you not going to heaven. If you're trying to go, you ain't going. Yep, CPR, it should be required. Should be mandatory. Hell, you should not be able to graduate high school if you do not know how to do CPR. But all of these things is done on purpose. All this stuff is done on purpose. But shout out to places like Philly, who is finna spend over $5 million on just giving a bit $1,000 a month for 18, 19 months. But they won't put them $500 inside the school system to make it mandatory to teach parenting. It should just be mandatory across the board. And I can also promise you, because they get this money with no like accountability or something like that. Listen, no strings attached. Not now one of them who is finna get this $1,000 a month have to take a parenting course. But they do believe giving the $1,000 a month will help with the mortality rate. That's what's up. So thank you for the show, Willie. I appreciate y'all for being around here. He said they own a all men's muscle retreat. That's probably what it is. He said community colleges offers a lot of courses for free. You're absolutely correct. Hell, most of us don't want to stay in high school. So a whole bunch of us is not going and trying to catch buses and Uber and shit to the community college. For a lot of us, things have to be mandatory for us to receive it. He said your show is the biggest daytime show, Willie. I appreciate that right there, y'all. We trying to grow. We trying to go platinum around here. And please remember to go around to the Willie Williams News channel. Y'all trying to get them numbers up. We trying to get them up. I hope we get to 530 before the day is out. But thank y'all so much, man. I'm finna go ahead on and bounce. Y'all, we going on Rumble tonight. We're going to be on Rumble tonight. Rumble.com. The Willie Williams Show. Put the name together. As one. Together. The Willie Williams Show. Type it together. No spaces. I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. I done hit that damn button. Boy, I'm going to see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. I'm gone.